Welcome back. Okay, so as I said in the last video, I am going to work on the journal cover today with you guys. So I'm going to use this little box that I have, and I'm going to start by taking these flaps off. I'm not going to undo it there. I'm going to start by taking these flaps off. So I'm just going to tear. I'm not worried about edges because I can neaten it up on the trimmer later. These edges are kind of perforated anyway, which is cool. That actually wants to come out of there, but okay. So now, okay, I'm going to have to open it. I'm going to have to open it up. All right, but I don't really want to tear it, which it is going to do. So I'm going to try and get in there with my ruler, maybe. See if I can get that in there. Nope. Okay, well, let's see if I can do it with the scalpel. Yes. Yeah. That's more like it. I don't want to rip this because I'm going to use this as the spine, because it's doubled over there, so it's really thick and it's a good size, and it means I don't have to reinforce it too much extra either, so that's cool. Okay, so come on, there we go. Oh, that's good. Very minimal damage there. Okay. Yeah. Right, so now I'm going to open these flaps and just tear those flaps off. Not these, because I want them. Tear those flaps off, and then there's a join here. So I'm going to open it at that join. There we go. Most frustrating, because now I need to glue that back together, but I needed to undo that to get these flaps off. So I'm going to bend that back, and then we will tear along there. The same with this one here. Bend it back on itself, and I just put my thumb at the edge of my finger in that groove and use that as like a tear line, a guideline for tearing. So it's almost kind of tearing against my finger, the edge of my finger. So, right. Now I need to get rid of this bit as well. Oh, yeah. Just realised I'm making this really hard work for myself. Okay, so we're going to tear across here. I'm going to glue it all back together in a minute, but we're going to tear across here and then get rid of that. Okay, and then we're going to glue those back together so that we have the cover. Like that. Okay, that was hard work, wasn't it? Oh, excuse me, bless me. Right, so I'm going to actually just use the trimmer and just neaten those edges up. I'm going to get rid of these in my basket. Get rid of that in the rubbish basket. Okay, pop that over there. Sorry guys. If you can hear a crinkling in the background, it's the kitten. He's led on all my jelly prints over there. Luckily they're dry. Otherwise I'd have a house full of painty paw prints. He's trying to get out of the window, but it's not open in here today. I had the window open in here the other day when I was in, because it was lovely. So he was in and out of the window in here all day, because the kitchen window, I can't open the bottom handle. So but at the moment it's not too bad. It's a very nice day at the moment, so it's not too bad. I can leave the kitchen door open, but you know, when it's not so warm, he wants to be out, as does Mitzi, the older cat. They want to be out, but I can't leave the back door open because it's too cold. It gets too cold. But if I shut the back door, Mitzi doesn't bother, but if I shut the back door, if I let them out and shut the back door, the kitten freaks out big style. He just sits there howling at the back door, crying to come in, and then when he comes in, he's looking at me like, what did you do that for? So let's just straighten these edges up. They don't have to be absolutely perfect, but okay. So there we go. And off he goes. Okay, so now that needs to glue back onto there to create the spine again, which we will do. Okay, pop the cutting board away. Now I haven't actually decided what I want to use on here, so as a cover even, so alright, so we're going to use some 3-in-1 because it's strong and I trust it. For this tiny bit, normally I would have just used glitter glue, but that's all I have left of my art glitter glue. And sadly at the moment I can't get hold of any more because, you know, it's been cold, so they've not been shipping, and now we're coming into warmer months, so they might not ship again because it's going to get too warm, too cold and it freezes, too warm and of course it's flammable, so obviously they won't take the risk of shipping, so, which I don't blame them one bit, you know, in complete honesty, I really don't. Okay, so let's glue that back onto there. Hope I've got it straight. Yep, straight enough, good job. Oh, actually, I could have just lined that up with that, couldn't I? Now I've got it straight. Duh. Although I didn't do too bad anyway, but that just makes me happier. So at least now I know it's definitely straight if it's lined up perfectly with that. So let's get the bone folder, even though it's not a bone. But that's what they call them. And we burnish that down. Very good. There we go. Okay, so happy days. Right, pop that there. Now let's bring in the kits pages and see which one I want to use. I think I already had it printed out actually. Let me see. I think I had it printed out onto a really thick, here, let's say onto a really thick card. I do. Here, this one. Have you seen this, guys? I don't know if it's picking up alright in the camera or not, but I've got blue lines going through this. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh yeah, you can see there now. I've got blue lines going through this, and that was my printheads needed cleaning. And yeah, it printed out with these blue lines on it, and it was like, oh, actually, I quite like that. They're very faint on some of them, but that one, it was quite in your face. I think it was just those two actually before I realised, but yeah, but I quite like it. Now this is printed out onto 260, I believe it is. I think it's 260 GSM cardstock. My printer never had a problem printing on that cardstock before, and then all of a sudden after printing this one, it decided, no, I'm not doing it anymore, and it's not printed on it since, which is rather frustrating. So, but now I need to try and figure out whereabouts I want this. This is obviously going to be the front of the journal, that's going to be the back end of the journal, so I want to figure out which bit I want, and I haven't figured out yet whether or not I'm putting some kind of a book plate on. So if I am, some of it's going to get covered up, so maybe we come this way and just have a little bit showing if it's going to get covered up, and we don't want a whole lot in it, do we? And maybe down here in this corner, I think that's a good place. I'm not losing too much of this, and there's enough of that to make a tag, so I think that's a good plan actually. So if we turn this over, and yeah, from this side, just line it up as best we can. I think I'll come up and in a little bit actually. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to anyway, don't I? So we'll come up and in a little bit, and then I'll use my pencil and here and around here. Yeah, because I need that to turn. Well, I don't need it to turn inwards actually, because I like that being as it is. So I could leave that like that. We'll see anyway. Right, I'm talking to myself. I know you guys are here, but I'm talking to myself right now. And I can't use this. Yes, I can if I put it in that way. Okay, so let's cut down there. See, I can use that as a tag. That's good. And that going, no, that still doesn't fit in, so I need to use the big trimmer, which is just here to the side of me, where it always is, full of stuff, because there's no such thing as boundaries in this crafty cave. Right, so approximately there, doesn't have to be perfect. Another tag there, or a pocket or something. Okay, so now we've got that. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now I actually don't want to cut like mitre and fold over, because if I do that it's going to be on the inside and I'm going to have to back the inside of the journal, and I don't want to do that. I like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that on, and then I'm just going to ink around all this. You're not going to see that anyway. Well, you'll see some of it, but that's where the journal's going to be bound in anyway. And I'm going to put this on the spine anyway, but on the outside. I'm going to use this, which is duct tape in this instance. I'm going to use duct tape on the outside to reinforce it on the outside. I don't know, maybe on the inside too. I didn't want to do the inside. Okay, maybe we will. We'll do the inside with some plain text, but some plain text. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay. So we could use that one. I think that's a bit fussy for the inside. I think this one don't mind that one. Where's the other one? Where's one of the grungy backing papers? Let's see. I might have already used it. Yeah, that's that one. Oh no, there it. No, not that one. Although, no, I think I'm going to go for that one. It's more muted than the others. So, yeah, I will go for that one. Okay. So, I'm gonna, yep, stick that on there. I need a nail file. I hate this bit. I absolutely hate this bit. I'm just going to grab a nail file. One of these little emery board nail files. I really don't like this bit. I'm going to use my board just so I don't get bits of file and everything, paper, card on here. And I'm going to mute this bit and speed it up for you guys because I know I do not like the noise this makes. To me it's like people running nails down blackboards. I don't like it, and I know a lot of you guys don't either. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm not going to actually do it, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to go all the way over this and file it in all the corners and on this and this, which will take some of this top layer off, but it'll give what they call tooth to it, which will make the paper adhere to it a lot better. Okay, because at the moment this is it almost has a shiny coating on it, so I'm going to try and remove some of that shiny coating, and then, you know, it'll be more cardy like underneath, and like I said, that will just help the paper adhere to it better. But like I said, I know a lot of you, like me, do not like the noise it makes. So I will speed this bit up for you and add a little bit of music. Okay guys, so that's that done. That's a neat little trick that I picked up there from watching Andrea over at Artie Mays. I'm just rubbing off all the dust now. But also Daisy at Tsunami Rose has also done that in videos of hers that I've watched as well, but predominantly I picked it up from Andrea at Artie Mays. Okay, so yeah. That will now, you know, it's quite rough now, so that will help the paper adhere. So where did I put the paper? There. It's because it's not upside down, but yeah. So now, it's going to be, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use it that way, but it doesn't actually matter which way we use it. I want that bit to the back, I think. Okay, so I'm going to now glue this to the paper. So this is going to be the front. I want to basically just glue it right down here at the, oh no, I'm going to do like I said, Anna, and do it that way. Okay, so flip it over, back to the 3-in-1. Like I said, I trust it. So, where's my spatula? gonna glue around it now. Plenty of glue on it now, especially down this spine area. Also, I'm going to sew around this as well, so I'm not overly fussed about the edges being perfect. I don't need that. I actually don't need that for this bit this time. And it's going to go pretty much in the middle. Okay, so get the bone folder and burnish it down really good. I'm not worried about these bits. I'll put a little bit under there, but I'm not worried about it because we're going to just cut it and fold it under anyway. Alright, so now we're going to use the scissors and where's my grungy scissors? 1 second. Okay, I found my grungy style, well not grungy but gunged up scissors. Okay, so I'm now going to just cut this, what we call mitre in the corners. So I'm going to cut it at a bit of a slope. That was quite a lot actually, but actually there's more at this side, that's why. Let me just cut some of that off. There's a bit much at this end. Again, too big to do it on that one. Just pop it in this one. That's better. Just needs a tiny little bit. That's it. Okay, so at an angle here, get to the corner and angle again. Main frame, probably not. So over to the corner, angle, corner, angle. Okay. Now can use this to fold that over. And this corner. Don't know why, but I always do the smaller edges first and then do the larger one. Okay. Glue those down. Such a shame to be covering that up. Right in that edge there with the glue, and then on there like that. This is where I use this to help smooth it out a bit. Okay. There we go, nice smooth edge there. Let's do this side. Again, this is why I'm not overly bothered about that not being completely stuck down, because we're going to do it here now with this step. So right in that corner there, as much as you can. This will also now stop that little divot there from wanting to come apart. Get it to the edge, and down it goes. I don't like making journal covers. In case you've been following me long enough and haven't realised that, I really don't like making journal covers. Signatures and what have you, yeah, no problem, but I don't know, there's just something about the journal cover itself, I don't like making it. And then when I've made it, I never know what to do with it, to embellish it or anything. Like, when I've made them, sometimes I like them just as they are. Yeah, so I'm going to actually just kind of come in a bit there, and there, and we're going to come in there, and there. Oops, I went the wrong way with that. Oopsie. Never mind. Oh, honestly. Botch job. Never mind. You're probably not going to notice. Oh my goodness. Right, so let's come in there and there. Yeah, that's okay, that's good. And then there and there. That's it. And then over on this side, bend that over. What didn't want to bend. Yeah, it still looks good. We're going to cover that up with a piece of lace or something. But right. And bend it over. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to glue this on. Okay, so that's the cover done. Well, the outside of the cover done. And no, yeah, I am. I'm going to say I'm not going to fold it yet, but I am, but not 100% of the way. Just want to put a bit of a fold in there now. Because obviously once I've put the inside paper on, I'm not going to see where them joins are. Not joins, but where that is. So, there we go. That is cool. I really like that. Okay, so like I said, okay, we will fold that now. Right, and then just kind of going to fold it back on itself. Okay, so now that's the front. So now we need to kind of measure this. Don't think the 6-inch ruler is going to be big enough, so let's get the big one out. Right, I want to measure this because I want to leave some of this. So this is 8.5 inch. That's a good one. That's a good size. So I'm gonna come to 8.25, which will leave me a right small space, small gap around. And then this is 5.25, so I'm gonna come to 5. So I want 8.25 by 5. Is that right? Yes. 8.25 by 5 on here. And I do kind of want it in the middle. I'm going to just draw around this. I'm going to flip it over, put it slap bang in the middle-ish, and draw around it. Because I'm going to cut it smaller than this anyway. So, just draw around that, and then I was going to use scissors then, but me and scissors don't mix. Freehand, anyway. Oh, that is just big enough as well to go in there. So I'm going to cut the whole thing out like so. It's not straight, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put them over there, and then we're going to do 8.25 that way by 5 this way. So I can do 5 easily enough. Okay, you're not going to see that pencil mark anyway. I'm just going to slice that to make sure that is a straight edge. So, nope. This way, 5. Nearly slipped up there. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So this way is 5. And this way I want 8.25, but that only goes to 6. So I'm going to have to use the other one. this side. So 8 1/4 is there. Now that should be perfect. Where's the cover? There it is. I'll turn this over. That should be perfect, and it is. Yep. Okay, so it goes that way up. Yes, that is perfect. Perfect little border around. I know you can see a bit at the top and bottom there, but that doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that. And then, of course, yeah, okay. So I'm going to glue that down. I'm not going to use this actually. I am going to now use I'm going to use some of this clear. This is clear PVA glue. I'm going to kind of smother this on now. And then I will use this. I love these silicone brushes because they're so easy to clean. Get the 3-in-1 off that. Okay, I'm going to use this to go over the whole thing. Smooth it out properly. This needs drying time anyway before I can fold it, so I might as well use the PVA glue. Also, it saves on the 3-in-1. I can clip this then and let it dry properly. Like I said, this is clear PVA. This is PVA glue, like the white glue. It's just clear, that's all. So oops, that's not good. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it's the right way up, which it is, and you can see I'm going to do it up here because I'm going to avoid getting the covering that glue there. And with PVA glue, look, you can slide, so you've got a bit of working time, which is also really good. And then I'm just going to pop that over there and we'll smooth it out now. A little bit there where it's stuck to the tracing paper, but that's fine. Sorry, I just headbutted you. But yeah, that's fine. Oopsie daisy. Whoopsie. Okay. Then we'll pop that back down there. I will put something in that corner to hide that little boo-boo. Let's be a bit more gentle. Okay. And here we go. That's good. That's really good. Now I don't want to fold it yet because the paper will crease, but I do want to find that bit and just give it a bit of a burnish, which will help it fold when it's dry. And to be honest, I'm not actually really that bothered about the paper creasing, to be fair. Okay, so there we go. Now I know where that is. I need a bit more glue under there. So there we go. Pop a line of glue under there. Some more here in the corner. I'm just going along the edges with my fingernail just to make sure it's not lifting anywhere. Oh, that's all good. Yep, there we go, see? All good. Right, so now we just need to give it some drying time. I don't actually even need to clip it down, which is good. You know, it hasn't wrinkled the paper or anything like that. It's definitely stuck. That's cool. And then we have the actual journal cover, guys. So yeah, and like I said, to reinforce it on the outside, I will actually use this paper, not paper, this duct tape. It is a marble effect, and I've just stuck it to itself. Not good. Or actually, this was the plan, but I don't know now. Yeah, I may do. I may still do that. I may still do that, actually. I don't mind that. Yeah, so there's the journal cover, guys. And as I said, I may or may not be back with the rest of it. Well, I will actually, yeah, I will be back. I'll be back to show you how to do the signature, how I'm going to do the signatures. Perfect for tags is that. Actually, that would make a perfect pocket. That would make a perfect pocket. Anyway, yes, I'm going to leave this to dry now. Probably overnight even. And I will see you again for the next part. So take care, guys. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.